Hello, it's the last one. We're finishing the game in this one. We're getting the hammer, and Walter's with me.
Yes.
Because, why not? He was, randomly in the third and final part of the last, 3-part long LP I did, which was Aladdin. So might as well keep the tradition up. Also, we were recording another video that's probably going up the same day that this one does.
Yeah.
And if you put up the Mario World video that day too, then they'll just be drowning in Tim and Walter content.
Don't hope for it. I mean, I could. It'll take me like fucking 15 minutes to edit, but God forbid I do that.
Yeah, it would be cool though. A Saturday with at least 40 minutes of you and me shooting the shit.
Yeah, it'll be Tim and Walter Saturday, June 20th.
Yeah, a day that will go down in history.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Walter, this is this janky-ass Game Boy game.
What is the full title of this?
SuperSponge, but the title screen at the beginning does not say that.
Of course.
It just says SpongeBob SquarePants.
They got keep me on your toes, or should I say on your sponge bottom?
On your black shoes.
Yeah,
I kept
if you're not
fucking
wearing
this
black
part
shoes,
up.
you can't play this.
Yeah, I kept fucking this part up. Jumping on these moving platforms is weirdly, like, precise and strange. Because there's not usually a whole lot of momentum to SpongeBob's jumping in this, except when there is. And you, jump and whatever. And I'm also just, like, a antsy fucker and being overly cautious and, like, not jumping far enough.
Yeah, this looks frustrating.
Yeah, the rest of it isn't that bad. This is the last world, or actually it's called chapter in this game. But I can't say it's, like, overly difficult or, like, significantly more difficult than the rest of the game. I mean, the rest of the game is... I wouldn't say it's completely difficult. I mean, I beat it in, like, 50 minutes. But, it is... Because of how janky and low budget it is, it's like, you know, it can be a little bit frustrating or weird.
It does seem kind of short and sweet, though.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's the perfect kind of game for doing alongside a long game like GTA.
Yeah, really. Just need like 15 of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just do this game 15 times.
Yeah, I'll get really good at it. I also don't know why it's called SuperSponge. The cover, I remember being confused about this the first time I LP'd this, because yeah, fun fact, I LP'd this on the Tim Stars 03 channel. I can't wait to repeat everything I've said in the LP already to Walter. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, really.
But
Because of course I didn't do my research on this.
You motherfucker. But fucking, I remember being confused about that when I first LP'd it, because the cover for the game has, like, SpongeBob with two, like, big fists, like boxing glove fists, like and he's in, like, a superhero pose, and it's called SuperSponge, so I thought it was, like, a superhero-related kind of thing, and I mean, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are in it, but, like, you don't do anything super, you just, like, catch jellyfish and karate chop shit, and...
That's a very brief level.
Yeah, no, it's not. They're not very long. This one's kind of a pain in the ass because of the fire, as I've talked about before. Like, a single pixel of this fire will hurt you.
Oh, it's so weird. It's like fucking just a JPEG of fire.
Yeah, and it can look like you're not really near it, and it can still hurt you. There's a lot of shit like that. Like I said, the jankiness of this game, like the hitboxes on a lot of things are weird and bigger than you would expect, and so you can get hit more often. But the
classic Game Boy Advance game, fair.
Yeah, but the game is pretty forgiving with lives and stuff.
Yeah, it seems like you have a lot of health, so they give you plenty of opportunity to fuck up.
Yeah, and
that's what they did instead of fixing the hitboxes. They're just like, let them get hit like 7 times.
Yeah, and you have like 10 seconds of immunity after you get hit, so if you're really getting fucked, you can just get hit and just run through everything. But yeah, the timing on this fire can be a little weird because you really don't have that long before a single pixel of fire comes on screen, or, like, because you have to wait for it to completely go away.
Yeah, imagine, like, the hitbox just spawns.
Yeah, see, like, I
appears.
went, like, 6 frames after I normally did, and I got hit by the fire, so it's very... That's the only thing about this that's a little bit shitty, and of course these weird pulsating sea urchin things are annoying, and these hermit crabs that don't
That one
get
had
hit.
enough.
Yeah, that
It's just
that
like, fuck this.
wasn't interested in hurting me. But yeah,
Don't forget the pointy tubes.
yeah, I don't know what they're supposed to be. I guess like mollusks or something, or I don't know what a mollusk is. What the fuck am I talking about? I do know what a mollusk is, but that's not what it is.
I won't argue with you.
Kind of thing that lives in a shell. But yeah, they give you a lot of health pickups and stuff, so it's not.
Who lives
that
in a
bad.
shell on the oil rig? Mollusk.
The worst part of the game is the bosses, and the last one is the worst one. Not in that it's super hard, it's just stupid. You'll see when I get to it.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Also, you can't hear it, Walter, but all of the like sound effects and music in this game is really weird and shitty sounding.
I can hear it, actually.
Oh, okay. Well then, do you
Yeah, because
agree?
Discord's epic now.
Yeah,
I haven't really been listening to it.
Well-
This music's kind of interesting. It's like somebody just picked up an accordion for the first time.
I can't think of what it reminds me of, if anything.
It definitely sounds familiar. It's like a fucking little low-budget version of some song that I heard like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just sounds familiar because I've played the game before, but whatever. Also, I was looking through after I said some incorrect information about the number of SpongeBob games that there are in a previous video. I was looking at the Wikipedia page. I don't know how you get past that swing pendulum, by the way.
You just fucking don't.
You can't go quick enough, so you just have to get hit. As far as
Do you
I'm
think they
concerned.
play tested it all?
I kind of doubt it. I've said before that I feel like this game started as a not SpongeBob thing because there's so many things in it that like don't really seem all that taken from the actual show, or like could have been very easily skinned over.
It kind of seems like a shitty Donkey Kong Country clone.
It kind of acts like one in a lot of ways, but I mean it's also just sort of a regular platformer.
Yeah.
And yeah, here's the last boss.
Oh.
It's just this.
I like the thick outline around them.
Yeah, it's just this big dude, and as far as I can tell, there's very little rhyme or reason as to where these rocks fall. It's pretty much just wherever you are.
Sounds like Rayman's reason to me.
So I do get owned in this one. As you can see, I'm really taking a beating. But I do get it on the next one. This is the only boss in this run of the game that took me... Well, no, that's not true. I think I died on Flying Dutchman. Alright, never mind. But yeah, the trick here is to, because I'm not gonna figure out the actual timing of all of this shit. So,
I mean, who has time for that?
yeah, I collected the burger before, and yeah, here I'm checking to make sure the burger stays. So you gotta jump over
Yeah, you gotta
that.
leave the burger.
Yeah, so that when you... And just let him hit you a bunch of times, and hit him as many times as you can,
Yeah,
because...
scan the damage.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter, like, what he's doing. If you hit him, he'll get hurt, so... Yeah, just fucking do that, and then when you run out of health, get the burger, and keep it going. I think I took it pretty close this time around. I'm already at 50.
The way that the health bar just gets smaller is weird looking. Like, you'd think that the yellow part would be like the border around it and would empty, but instead it just, like, gets short.
There are a lot of things in this game that are strange. But yeah, I was saying earlier, I was looking at the Wikipedia list of SpongeBob games, and there are many more that I actually haven't played that I would like to at least try.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh shit, did you beat the game?
yeah, that was it.
Cool.
Very unceremonious end. And yeah, the whole point of this game is that you're looking for a present for Patrick, and I don't know what it is, but here's the party you throw him. Plankton looks like shit there. Holy god.
Was Patrick not present in that party?
No, I guess we're in the perspective of Patrick there.
Fucking POV Patrick at his birthday party.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. That's the other reason that I feel like this game was just like skinned over from something else to be SpongeBob, because it was pretty early into SpongeBob's popularity. So they're like, "Oh fuck yeah, give him one of those." Because like all of the dialogue and everything does not really sound like what any of the characters sound like, except for like a bunch of like canned phrases that are in a couple SpongeBob episodes, like early ones that became like very widely used like catchphrases for the show and everything in like all of the adaptations and video games of the show early on. Other than that, nothing really sounds like the real show. But anyway,
It had SpongeBob on the label though, so you had to play it.
yeah. But that was Super Sponge. I don't know, it's fun enough to play. I mean, it's not super hard.
It seemed decent.
You can beat it in an hour. I mean, it's perfect for a Game Boy game. You know, you just.
I wonder if anybody speedruns this game.
I've found out that yes. Apparently, someone in the comments told me that. I really don't like that it says "Game Over." Thank you for playing. Like, it seems bad.
Game over.
Game
Fuck
over.
off.
And yeah, here's the title screen. It's awesome.
The world's record is 17 minutes and 42 seconds.
I'd believe that.
By a German guy named Mentro.
I beat it in like 55 minutes, so I suck, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking over a black screen in a minute, but I don't care about that. But that was Super Sponge. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll have another short game like to actually play through ready by next Tuesday. I'll probably do like a let's try of something then. And it's probably going to be shit like that and other short bullshit like this until I finish GTA, and probably a little bit after that. Until I think of another video game to do.
Alright.
What did you think, Walter, of the last level of Super Sponge?
Hey, I saw the last 4 levels.
Oh, that's true. Well, what did you think of them?
They looked wild. The way that the game has like a sort of 3D perspective but is still flat at the same time is kind of fucking strange.
Yeah, it's really ahead of its time.
It really, like, in some ways did look like Donkey Kong Country just because, like, it has some, like, sort of photorealistic textures, but then there's also just, like, not that.
Yeah, little splotchy sprites and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does very much play like a Donkey Kong game. There's not as much depth to the gameplay or the collectibles.
Yeah, you're not rolling around or anything, but still.
Apparently the PlayStation version has a little bit more to it, but is still generally like a 2D platformer kind of like, and looks like this.
I mean, it looks alright though.
Yeah, well, between the ending of this game and the ending of Aladdin, what do you think was better?
I don't remember Aladdin fucking at all.
Well, okay. Well, that one, you literally...
The last time that I thought about that game was when we stopped recording.
You literally just saw the final boss and the credits, so...
Yeah, this is better. There you go, there's my answer.
Wow, bold statement. Super Sponge is better than Aladdin. Alright, well, thank you again for watching. Thank you, Walter, for hanging out.
You're welcome.
And I'll see you all next time for the next gaming adventure that I do.